The video stopped, so I'm not gonna talk on that, but it's like not revisiting places, okay, where it's like what exactly is it that I'm looking for here? What am I looking for in the sewage? And then why am I surprised when I find rats? Why am I surprised when I go to the gutter and I find rats? That's where they live. Okay. Um nice cards coming out, yo. I'm just checking into the energy, the world. It's a cycle that's completed, yo, guys. Like, especially if we are on a higher timeline. Um, and I keep having this need to feel like I need to explain myself as if people think I think I'm better than them, which is not the case. Okay, we're just not the same, and that's what the Quran says as well. That's what the Bible says. The Quran states that a blind person is not the same as a seeing person. A believer is not the same as a non-believer, so how can we treat them the same? Okay, you get according to your deeds, you get measured according to your deeds, and it is a measurement, and Allah is the best measurer, okay, of what it is that you do with the world. It's like cycles are completed. Okay, I know I've been talking about, and it comes out so often in tarot readings, like, okay, you have just completed a cycle, you have just completed a cycle, but it's like, yo, you have just completed a cycle, okay, in a sense of hella breakthrough in areas where you were not breaking through, breakthrough in areas where you tried and tried and tried, and I'm seeing like the Sisyphus myth. Okay, you're pushing this thing up, watching it fall down every single day, and I feel like the load has gotten lighter. The myth, it never changes. You keep pushing and it keeps rolling down, but it never changes. um, you just get stronger every single time, and it becomes easy. It becomes slight work to be pushing this thing up the place. Okay, and that's great. That is great. Strength, Mother of Pentacles. A very abundant time. And I wanted to find a word other than abundant to be like, yo, it is opulent. Okay, opulence and um, duty. I want to say, I don't know why with the tradition card. Okay, duty. It is your duty to shine in this world. It is your duty to bring the light. That is your purpose, that is your mission. Okay, yeah, it is, and because it is your duty, in that way you are protected in it. You are protected in the way that you are moving. You are protected in arenas where perhaps there is danger and ill intent around, but you will also be protected in being taught. You will be protected in, you need to learn a lesson. Okay, and how do we often learn? We learn the hard way. Okay, we learn the hard way. But I feel that with this world card, learning the hard way, it's like we've learned the lesson learned. You only need to learn it one time, this time. Okay, people only need to show you who they are one time, this time. One chance. Yes, once. Once the mask slips and I see your face and it's not shining brightly out of the noor is not in your face. Once I see that light slip, goodbye, okay? Doesn't have to be in a harsh and ugly manner, it doesn't have to be in a malicious way. And often, because we are operating out of light, it is not in a malicious way. It's just a way to be like, I value myself, you value yourself, you value where you have come from, all the work that you have done, and you don't need any fucking dark faced ass people in your life, okay, with evil eye, with evil intent, that is peering your peers, okay, with the world and the tradition, um, who hide their face, okay, I'm seeing, who hide their real faces. Um, but I really do feel like we've come into a time where we can see, okay, talking on true sight. sight with your eyes closed, and trusting more in what we can feel rather than what we see. That's what I speak about in mother tongue. If you guys follow me on Instagram and perhaps listen to my music, mother tongue through sight, okay? Eight of Cups, yes. And then walking away accordingly, my boy. We're acting accordingly. We're acting accordingly in this season. And it's really this whole thing about games. Like it's a lot. This thing has been coming up about games for me, okay? And it's like once you pass a level, you don't go back to that level. It's done. Okay, once you pass a level in Donkey Kong or whatever game you're playing, you don't go back, you don't return to that level to go see the old bosses, the old obstacles. It's the same. And that's not an option in the game. It's not, you cannot go back. Okay, you can't revisit levels once you've passed a new level. I feel like we've stepped into a new level and it's showing new graphics, my boy. I was looking out through the window, okay, and it was like, yo God, you really did this, you did that, okay. Look at this, look at the graphics on this game. You are really a master planner, you are a master, you are the creator of all things. And wow, justice for your creation, okay, for your creation, who is working in humble supplication, okay, in reverence to your word, in reverence to their life, okay, respecting your life, respecting the breath that allows you to move every single day, that allows you to walk, the gift, okay, of senses. It's making sense. I feel like things are starting to make sense, okay. The pieces are puzzling together. I just bought a new vape and it says life's a jigsaw puzzle, you've got to figure it out, okay. The pieces are fitting in, the puzzles are puzzling, okay. It's coming out, it's you starting to see a picture here, okay, with the world. I feel like a lot of us have been sort of given this, like a mixed bag, okay, a mixed bag of puzzle pieces, and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this, okay. And you start building, and the picture is beginning to clear, and that's what I feel. The picture is beginning to clear up. We are starting to be able to see the bigger picture and trusting in the bigger picture, not focusing on tiny little pieces, okay, that don't make sense in the moment, that don't make sense in the time you're living in summer. True, yeah, we're living in the sun, yo. That's a good way to be. I am the sun.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away.
Okay, and that's the justice sometimes, yo, in walking away, right? When we walk away, when we take our energy back from places, okay, that have harmed us, okay, re-entering spaces with our heads up because, yo, we've not done anything to deserve the treatment that we've received, and that's the justice. That's the justice with the 9 of Cups, with the movement here, the 8 of Cups again, with the 6 of Cups. It's like pride, okay, pride in the work that you have done, because you have moved with dignity every single time, dignity and integrity every single time, okay. I keep talking about fighting the good fight, and it's like, fighting the good fight is not fighting, not forcing, not begging, not, things harm us, things harm our emotions sometimes, yes, but, and then we move on, and then we see why it had to harm us, we see why it hurt so much, we see why, okay, with the high priestess, we see why with the Steppa, so so much goodness in this reading, yo, in this general check-in. And I just want to say thank you guys for whoever you click on this, if you click through it, if you 10:10 I just saw on the clock. Cycle is finito, okay? It's another level, it's a new level, it's not even it's a different game, in fact, altogether. Okay, and the past is silent. The past is over, the past is gone. Okay, it's done, and I feel like people are about to start seeing, okay, as well, the bigger picture. The people who were perhaps laughing, okay, at the puzzle, they saw only the separate pentacles, they saw only these tiny little pieces, and they were like, what the fuck is this person gonna do, okay? What are they gonna do with all this broken shit? This person is broken, this person is whack, this person is messy. It's like, okay, I clean up good.
I never been the same for you.
$1 million baby, okay? 10 of Pentacles, $1 million baby. I can clean up good for you, okay? People met you perhaps in the time where you were in this mess. They met you when you were scattered, okay, and you were blowing everywhere. But I feel like you've gathered yourself. Okay, we've gathered ourselves. We've gathered up the broken glasses and made mosaic something, okay? The star, yes. Absolutely, my bro. I feel like people judge too quickly, and that's what they do so often, and that's their test, that's their karma. Okay? People who didn't see you, they weren't supposed to see you, as I always say. That was your protection, and that's come up from the homies that I resonate with online. It's come up. It's like, yo, they laughed at me. That was my protection. They counted me out. That was my protection from them, because that was a projection of their inadequacy, okay, of their limiting beliefs that they could not overcome the things that you have overcome. Okay, and they thought, okay, I can't, so they can't. But we are not the same. We are not the same. Okay, people would have folded in situations that you have been in. Okay, they wouldn't have survived even a tiny bit of what you have had to endure patiently, kindly, okay? And still you are fool. Okay, you're not a fool. You're no one's fool, my boy. You're no one's fool. Mother of Cups here. I feel like some of us have also, the theme this morning of opening your hands. Opening your hands to receive. You can't receive with a closed fist. All you can do is fight. Okay, and as I said, we're not fighting. Okay, because there's this quote. I even left the book behind. Okay, no longer at ease. Chinua Achebe. I left the book behind because I've let go of this disease. Okay, I've let go of this sickness of, corruption, of, corruption and dishonesty. That's what the book is about. But it opens saying that, like, yo, a man who lives on the banks of Niger, okay, the river banks of Niger, does not clean his hands with spit. Okay, and that is to say you are provided for by the divine just by simply living, just by being alive. You live on the banks of Niger. You don't clean your hands with spit. You can go wash your hands in the river that flows unendingly. Okay, never ending, constantly and clean. Okay, and that's the mood. That's the mood. A man who lives on the banks of Niger does not clean his hands with spit. Mother of Cups, Father of Cups in reverse. I also feel here, okay, it is a time where we are leaving our parental, because I'm speaking for young people, I'm a young person, and I'm going through what you are going through. We are leaving parental figures behind who are constantly combative, okay? Who have a lack mentality, who have this poverty mentality, and I see it all the time. Um, Especially in colored households, or people of color households. It's like your beliefs is what is limiting you. We are so rich, okay, and you are still living in apartheid. You are still living in in a sense of subservience to white people. Subservience because why? Because of the attitude. I wish a motherfucker would, okay, come with attitude because they have a lighter skin than I. Woo! I wish they would. Sometimes I actually wish they would. Okay. um, just a side note. Empress and the Five of Swords here. Okay, I feel like people are about to see who it was that they were trying to hurt. Okay, it's like trying to hurt your mother. Okay, a mother who has taken care of you your whole life. Okay, a good mother trying to harm a woman. Okay, if you can picture this, like really loving woman, they're about to see with this justice here. Okay, they're about to see who it was that they were, coming up against, cursing. Okay, trying to cause mental anguish, trying to cause destruction in this person's life, this empress, this person who was just ready to bloom and feed everyone, in fact. Okay, with the empress, um bearing fruit for everybody, not a gated tree. This is not a gated community. Get the fuck off my property. It's free. Okay, the river's free. I can wash my hands in it. Okay, because I am of the divine and I'm loved. And yet people were trying to do funny things. funny tricks, okay? They could have eaten from the fruit. They could have. And now it's unfortunately not the case. Three of Swords with this pair here, okay? I'm seeing here like emotionally abusive energy in the masculine, okay, manipulative energy. Also just speaking to feminines, okay, whether you are a boy or a girl, speaking to our feminine energy, where it's like people have come sideways, manipulatively, emotionally, okay? When you were just trying to be kind to them, when you were just trying to be a friend, when you were just trying to, put people on, okay, with the judgment here. I'm gonna get off this because I want to go see the sun. 9 of Swords fall in my lap. 9 of Swords. I feel like this has to do with the past. Okay, I saw 999 this morning on the outside. And this has to do with the past, okay? These worms of the past, these things where it's almost like slicing through past beliefs, the past, okay, where you were not prioritized, where you were not given to fairly, okay, where you were treated unfairly for no fucking reason, okay. And this is not a victim mentality. I don't read for people in victim mentality. I read for people who take accountability and then therefore take their power back, turn the Two of Pentacles upright to be like, okay, I give what I get, so what did I give to get this? Okay, and sometimes it's not a case of I am a bad person, therefore I was treated badly. It was more a thing of I was in a place where I was not welcomed. I didn't prioritize myself. I didn't feel worthy. I was betraying myself, okay, and I stayed there, and that's why I was treated in a certain way. It's not a thing of I was treated in a way because that's what I deserve. More so of choosing yourself and being like, okay, the world is sometimes a cruel and harsh place. okay, for flowers, for people who are soft and kind and beautiful, who are constantly growing. Okay, people want to rip that shit out just for fun. Okay, just to have it and hold it in their hand and crumble it up when they're done. Okay, am I rapping or what? The Hermit in reverse. We outside, and the lovers. Choosing love, yo. Choosing love, choosing life. Choosing your own life over waiting for people to choose you. And then therefore walking into love. And walking in love. Okay, moving in love. I saw this thing that said, like, stop waiting for people to text you, for people to call you. If they don't call you, get up and go and have a fucking sandwich. Okay, don't wait on people. Don't let another person outside of your whole body color your day. Okay, waiting for response. If it was yours, you would have had it. You would have had it. Okay, if the call was gonna come, your phone was gonna ring. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. King of Pentacles, yo. King of Pentacles. Whether you are a man or a woman, good. Good for you, yo. Good for you, indeed. And the Four of Pentacles falling over the situation. Yeah, it's like leaving behind immature masculine energies, whether you are a girl or a boy, okay, that constantly put you in third parties, perhaps with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, okay. As I said, no revisiting past levels, constantly putting you in a place of heartache, okay, third party situations, like they're not giving you what you deserve, and recognizing with the Fool, okay, what it is you deserve. You deserve freedom, and you deserve to feel free around the people that you choose to let into your life. Coming back to where we started with the illusions. You choose, it's your choice. Everything is your choice. Everything is your choice. And I feel like we've chosen our freedom. We are choosing our freedom. We are choosing ourselves. Because nobody can fly for you. Nobody's gonna fly for you. Nobody's gonna flap your wings for you. Nobody's gonna get food for you. Nobody's gonna spoon feed you. And if that is what you want, I'm sure you can go find it. Okay? And you will get it. And it will reflect. That is what your life will reflect. Somebody who is spoon fed. Somebody who can't flap their own wings. Who can't do shit for themselves. Okay? And I don't feel like that's our energy ever. I don't read for people like that. I love you.